Hello, this is Sherry Speark, your Arizona Realtor. We are going to discuss our residential buyer's inspection notice and the seller's response. This is the form that comes during our 10-day inspection when the buyer has their options to do all of their inspections and all of their due diligence on anything that would be of interest to the buyer on the property. So once we do all of the inspections within that 10-day period, we're going to supply the seller with this form. And what this form gives us is three options. We have the option to accept the premises as is. You're happy with the inspection. You're not going to request anything. We can reject the premises. You have to give a reason, which we put in the items disapproved, and we would submit this to the seller, their agent, and title, and at that time request your earnest money to be refunded. Or we have the option to provide the seller with an opportunity to correct the disapproved items. So if there are items that you would like to have the seller repair or replace, at this point we will ask the seller to do so. And then the seller has 5 days to respond, and they're going to respond as follows. First, they have the option to agree to what you're asking for. They check that box, we move forward. Or the seller can say that they are unwilling or unable to correct any items. They can check that box. Or the seller responds as follows to your request. If the seller responds to either unwilling or responds accordingly, you have the option to cancel and get your money back, your earnest money back, or you can accept the seller's response. So it's nice in this situation, if there's repairs that are requested, to have a conversation with the listing agent, and they can have that conversation with the seller. And a lot of times we can communicate what they will or won't do and find a happy place, because you only get an option to respond to this once from the buyer and once from the seller, and then the buyer gets to respond at the end. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me, sherryspirik.com, or 480-316-0016.